Welcome back as we embark on the final week of the year. So I hope this message finds you surrounded by the warmth of love and the enchantment of the season. As we step into the energy of December 25th to the 31st, a week filled with the spirit of Christmas, the anticipation of bidding farewell to 2023, welcoming in 2024, let's take a collective breath and just savor the beauty of this transformative time. On Christmas Day, may your hearts be aglow with magic of the giving and the receiving, surrounded by love, of family, of friends. And as we approach the countdown to New Year, let's reflect on the journey we've traveled up to this moment and embrace the fresh possibilities that do await us. I'm truly grateful to share this journey with you. So let's infuse the final days of the year with some gratitude, some joy, a sprinkle of cosmic magic. Whether you're indulging in the holiday traditions or quietly reflecting on the year gone by, know that the universe is aligning to make this week a tapestry of positive vibrations just for you. And as we approach this final week of the magical year, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for the beautiful journey we've shared together this year. So I don't know if you were around, but if you were, remember last year's present I prepared for you. The stars were whispering on New Year's Eve, and there I was, finishing up the last of your reports, weaving my magic into the gift for your personal astrology report based on your own natal chart. And the feedback was simply phenomenal. Your stories of how the cosmic alignments work magic and successes into your life. It warmed my soul. So this year, I'm thrilled to bring you an even grander offer, okay? For $35, it'll be available on my website. I'll leave the information down below. Dive into this treasure trove. Not only a year of transits, but I'm going to put in the added progressions just for you. So imagine for a moment having this 25-page long detailed report guiding you through the tapestry of your life. And it's not just a report, it's your roadmap to success. It's a personalized guide for perfect timing in all of your endeavors. So we're walking into an 8 energy year, a year that promises financial abundance in our lives. And if that's one of your goals, then this roadmap is a must. And I want you to experience joy and happiness and abundance in your life. That's why I'm here. So as a thank you for your unwavering support, I'm offering you this compass to make 2024 your most successful year yet. I'll leave the details down below. So stay tuned. I'm excited to share my insights, offer a bit of guidance, sprinkle a little extra stardust on your Christmas and New Year's celebration. I'm wishing you joy and a week of magic ahead. Let's go over to the cards, reveal the energy that surrounds you for the week of December the 25th through to the 31st. Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly focus, December the 25th through to the 31st, 2023. Last and final week. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Let's dive right into the cards, shall we? Oh, who did we have flip? Two cards. Look at this. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot that have come together for you and jumped out of the deck. And I think since I've started doing the weeklies, this has not happened where a card has jumped out. So you're the first. So this must be very important information for you to receive. This is about pulling it back. This is about understanding your focus and where you really want to go and directing your energies going forward to exactly what you want to create, who you want to become, the money you want to make, that threshold. What is the dollar amount you're asking for right now? Is it $1,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month? I mean, seriously, what are you asking for? What are you looking towards going towards? Because this is the yes card next to it. This is, if you give it time, if you give it thought, if you pull it back a little bit, you will understand exactly what you need to do in order to go forward in the right direction with the right people and allowing the magic to work with you, to go with the flow. to get the clarity, to get the knowledge, to get the understanding. So I'm going to put them back in. And then we'll cut the cards. Okay, Sag, let's see what they have to tell us. Our underlying energy is the moon. Okay, in order for you to say, I definitely want to go in this direction, I want to create this in my life, I want to invent this, I want to give birth to that, this is the dollar amount I need to make. I think it's very important for you. And why do I think it's important for you? Because something's happening in your money house. The sun sextiles Jupiter in your money house just prior to Jupiter going stationary direct, because that Jupiter will go stationary direct come the end of the month. So it's about your habits to behaviors. It's about your sight forward. And Venus is sextiling Pluto. So it's about, Venus is in your sign. So it's what do you love in Pluto? Pluto is all about, your drive forward. And with a vengeance. Pluto is do or die. Pluto is death and rebirth. Pluto is going to win the war. Pluto is going to win the race. Pluto is going to be the first in line. Pluto is our dynamic warrior. That will stop at nothing in order to get us to where we want to go. And Venus is there talking to Pluto. And Venus is saying, I love this. This makes me happy. This brings me joy. This brings me passion. This inspires me. This, what moves you? What motivates you? These are all the questions that you need to have answers for in order to understand exactly what you are going to start looking at, start focusing on. Start moving forward in a certain direction and knowing your steps extremely well, because you know yourself extremely well. You know what's going to motivate you. You know what's going to make you wake up before that alarm clock goes off. You can't wait to start your days because you are creating this. You are doing that. So there's this kind of energy about you right now that it's dynamic energy. But the first step is knowing yourself, knowing what makes you happy, knowing what fills you with passion, knowing what your talents and abilities and how you can utilize them going forward. It's about knowing what motivates you. Because a lot of times it's not really procrastination, it's just there's nothing really motivating you to move forward in that direction. So yeah, that inner knowing, tapping into your inner child. Where do you want to explore? Where do you want the opportunity? Where do you want the adventure in your life? And why? Why? Give it context. Give it meaning. Our first card is, oh my gosh, the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new path towards abundance. I kid you not. A brand new path towards abundance. This is usually financial abundance, but in some way it gives you that safety net. In some way it gives you, some stability. But this is abundance. This is abundance, and this is a new path opening up, and this is one that you're walking towards. So where do you want the expansion? Where is expansion for you? Jupiter. Jupiter is in your 6th house. Well, that is your habits and your behaviors. So I think we need to expand on the good behaviors, on the good habits, and start working on giving that the most energy. Not saying, well, sometimes I waste the day by doing this or that or the other thing. We're not going to look at the negatives. We're going to look at the positives. Okay, what motivates me? What moves me? What is the happiest part of my sense of accomplishment, my success? Because this is a wonderful path that's being opened up to you. This is a new money stream. This is a promotion at work. This is, if you have your own business, this is a bump in your business, a significant bump in your business, perhaps. Maybe you are diversifying your business, so it's more now. It deals with a larger group of people because you have more diversity within your platform and what you do and what you provide to others. A service, perhaps. The Eight of Pentacles. Look at this. You are rolling up your sleeves and you are getting determined and you are saying, I don't care if it's hard work. I'm ready for hard work. But you are also thinking about what you've done in the past and you're raising the bar on yourself. You are seeing your worth. You are seeing that you are deserving. You are seeing that you are enough. You are more than enough. You are seeing that you're more than enough, that you have only scratched the surface of your potential. That you are going to raise the bar on everything you do. So once again, we're forming those good habits, those good behaviors in our life. And we are excelling at everything else we do because we are triggering, rewriting the program, rewiring our brain for what we want to accomplish in a day, how we want to go about our day, how we want to seem to other people throughout our day. And we have the Nine of Swords. So stop worrying about all those little details. Okay? Have a faith, have a belief that you are protected. First and foremost. Don't let the worries, don't let the concerns, maybe the bills are piling up. Do not worry about it because you are on your way of really securing some strong financial long-term securities here. This is the week where a lot of things can come together for you. Where does Venus move? Venus moves into your first house, yeah. So it is about creating money for yourself. And Mercury and Mars are both in your house. Okay, so you're saying, I want to go forward, and Mars is like, okay, I'm already on my way. I've already got a bag packed. Let's go. There's no time to waste here. Let's move. Keep talking. What else are we going to do? What's the strategy? What's the plan? I mean, you really have a high energy here to accomplish some things. So this is not a day for resting and not a week for rest and even though I know it's in the middle of the holiday seasons when you're being pulled everywhere, in those spare moments, you need to put it on yourself of how you are making money, of how you are creating money streams for yourself, of how you're going after that promotion, what you need to do. But I don't think you need to do anything at this point. I think it's all been done, and now you're going to be reaping a lot of the rewards of your hard work and your labor. So stop worrying about the little stuff. Don't sweat the little stuff. It's not going to matter in 5 years. It doesn't matter now. Wipe it clean off your slate. Don't let yourself go down that rabbit hole of negativity, of the lack of, okay? Because there is an energy there trying to suck you down, trying to take away your glory. So do not let anything take away your glory right now. For work and career, look at this, the Page of Cups. Well, just imagine it to be. Just imagine it to be. You know, if you want to have a petting zoo with unicorns as the main attraction, I'm thinking somehow you'll be able to do it. At least it's the dream. At least it's the start. You know, and so why do you want a petting zoo with unicorns? To show everybody that there's still magic in the world. That there's still new experiences to be had. That the world has unlimited potential if you only see what lays in its boundaries, what lays in the shadows. This is about growing the dream and growing it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it pops into wonderfulness. This is about growing a dream so big that it kind of scares you, like, what if it really happened? What would I do? That's the kind of energy that is on the plate here for you. Now, will it all manifest for you? Well, chances are no, because it is a page energy, so there'll be a lot of, realigning and being practical about it. But this is not a week to be practical about your dreams. This is a time to dream bigger than life. This is a time to expand that horizon until there's just no more expansion to be done. You've made it so big. So when it comes to work and career, I don't know what you're doing now, and if you are already in something that you love doing, it's just going to get that much more tremendous for you. Relationships. Look at this for relationships. We've got the magician here. Well, what do you want? You want a new relationship? You want them to have charisma, or they're funny, or they're well educated, or they hold stature in the community. You know, they treat their moms well. That's a good way of knowing, or they treat their dads well. That's a good sign always. You're thinking about when it comes to, it's really what you want. I can't believe this reading for you. It's really what you want. And now we're in relationships and love, and this is your close circle, the people you hold closest to your heart. So this could be a best friend, somebody in the community, the workplace, home and family. This could be your significant other. Absolutely. This could be your ideal of a new relationship in your life and what it looks like. And this is the time to really, once again, it's meditation, it's prayer, it's thinking about it, it's evolving it in your mind. Okay, spirituality. The Ace of Cups. I mean, this is just a gorgeous reading. Uh, embrace new beginnings. Embrace your dreams. Embrace your desires. Get excited about where you're going, the potential of where you can go. And then act on faith, act on belief. Go with the flow. See what opens up to you. Pay attention. Be aware. This is definitely embracing new path. Through meditation, see yourself doing it. Okay, through prayer, ask for help in doing it. For conversations with yourself, talk yourself into doing it. For health and well-being, we got the Six of Wands. You're feeling good, okay? There's no reason to take a break. It's time to go forward. It's time to even improve even more. Once again, habits and behaviors, right? If we are well rested, we are more dynamic the next day. If we do gratitude before we go to sleep, we may have visions, aha moments, epiphanies, revelations within our dreams of the next step and beyond. There's all kinds of ways that we can move forward in different ways just merely by taking care of ourselves. So, and I've given this speech a lot throughout this week's readings, is what is supposed to be. What are the basics? What should we be doing on a regular basis? We know we're supposed to eat healthily. Are you? Especially during this season. Are you? We know we're supposed to exercise, but do you? You know you're supposed to have a good night's sleep, but did you go and burn the candle at both ends again? So to know and not do is simply not to know, because it does nothing for you to have that knowledge if you're not implementing those things. So when we're looking at our behaviors, when we're looking at our habits, we are going to look at the basics of our health and well-being and how we can strategize better to have more balance within our day, more energy, a vitality. And it all starts with, and then what can we accomplish when we feel that way? So it comes down to, just don't think, well, I'm healthy right now, so I can cheat a little bit and I can cut corners here. And no, you can't. Okay, it's not a good time to take those kinds of chances. Take care of you first, okay? Let's go over to our Circle of Doors Tarot and see what we get. The Tower card. '16 energy, the Tower card appears. Well, in the back, it looks like the Hangman is there. Anyways, all I've ever wanted, all I have ever dared to dream, it was also horribly narrow, so shy and so small. Breakdowns incite breakthroughs. We become convinced that if we just pour all of ourselves into building a perfectly arranged life with every little thing settled and complete, then maybe we wouldn't have to worry anymore. When the world burns it all down anyways, it's asking, who are you now? We yearn and we plead for some kind of permanence, stability, predictability, and yet the waves of fate crash upon our plans without care. How many times have you endured a terrible disaster, only to realize years later that that terrible disaster was actually an awakening liberation? So what have you grown too attached to? And what would you do without it? How much of your power and freedom do you need to reclaim? Your affirmations are, for this week, attachment is the root of all suffering. Each tragedy contains a secret gift. Everything I create is temporary, and I can always rebuild anew. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.